Boom.
Are we live?
Yes, sir.
Maybe, possibly.
Hello.
Not sure yet.
What's up, everyone? Is anyone in here yet?
Hello. I think there might be a few folks in here, but
In the chat.
Everyone's in
give
Verdansk.
people.
I still see Boston.
Yeah, everyone's in Verdansk.
Yeah, because he's
Boston
doing
Live?
a private match with like 20 folks.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, there we
We'll give
are.
it-
Hello.
We'll give it like 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10,
5,
15, 20.
20.
Yeah.
That's the Warzone thing they're doing, right?
Yes.
Uh,
Where's it?
Yeah, we're on.
oh, yeah, there we are. Okay, I'm in.
Dang, I almost got 45,000 Pogi pistols.
Sorry, y'all hear that?
Hey, Ed.
Ben's
Hello.
excited about that.
What
Ben's
up?
excited about that.
Boots wasted.
Wait, I'm here. Oh,
Hey,
no.
we know you too, Clint.
Oh, thanks for the sub,
up?
Jay.
Thanks for the sub, Jay.
No problem.
I didn't miss it this.
Yeah,
We didn't miss it this time,
Hey,
Jay.
Mark. Congrats on the Funko shout out, Mark.
Yeah.
And check out his
JP,
new
thanks for the sub.
emote.
Ooh. Hey,
Thanks for the
fam.
sub, JP.
Lisa, thanks for the sub. What up?
Jessica,
Is it like a
we just got-
subversary for us? Everyone's
Where do you see this? I don't see when people sub.
On Twitch. Like on
Oh, I
actual
have to
Twitch.
go on Twitch. Gotcha.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Whoa!
Resub right now.
Oh,
I just
busted.
looked like, oh, it expired.
If I may, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to JP Jiro Moriarty in the chat. He's doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow to try to raise funds to for Stand Up to Cancer.
Yes,
Go
definitely
ahead and
support.
check him out. Yes.
He also has a few like little challenges that he's doing. If people donate, I think it was 20 or 25, JP, you can verify. He'll eat a bean boozled, like the Harry Potter jelly beans. And then if he makes his goal, I believe he has to eat a hot chip.
Yes.
Chia.
Ooh.
The best part about that Bean Boozle thing is either way, he doesn't like jelly beans. I saw that, and I was like, oh, that's
I
a
didn't know that.
So whether it's like poo flavored or not, it's still gonna be gross.
You. Gross.
Av, your hair's epic, is what they're
Nice
saying.
stuff.
Is
fact.
it?
Fact.
Thanks, guys.
I must draw it.
Toys R Us Dad, what's up,
Toys R Us
Uncle?
Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Hello.
Hi,
That's the
Mindy.
next Beehive. Next Beehive.
Vanser Toys
Mary.
Eric is in the chat.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Eric.
Oh.
That's me.
What's up, Monica? What's up, Sam?
Next, we have exclusive has to have hair.
Oh, if Av ever loses Nerd Pretty and he has to do
Oh, hell no. What are we going to do?
make him cut his hair.
Oh,
Cornrows.
no.
What?
Hey, Yoko.
What's
Oh,
up? Hey, Yoko.
Oh,
Hey,
Category.
what's up?
Cornrows. Live cornrows.
Yep.
Who knows how to braid? Who knows how to braid?
Nah, you got to get the real thing so it can hurt. Ow, ow.
Oh, hey,
Uh,
Kata Garcia.
Oh.
Welcome. I was watching her stream earlier. She was doing some cool art also.
Nice.
I really liked her rendition of a Ramble. I think she was doing a or she did a custom.
Coming
right?
soon to the
Ooh.
store.
Ooh.
And my
Ooh.
two
Heard it
custom-
here.
and my
Oh snap! Geek together
Geek
with the raid.
together.
Thank you
Hey,
so
thank
much,
you, Raid.
guys.
Together.
up, Raiders?
What's up, Father Rush? What's up, Nerdy Curious?
Thanks for the
Thanks,
raid.
Father
Geek
Rush.
Together.
Star. Hello.
Thank you.
Mark, who was already here. Mark.
I know. Let me just throw the hashtag in.
Shout out to Geek Together. If you guys don't follow them, definitely give them a follow.
For sure.
Geek Together was actually where I learned a lot about Eric and Chris and Vanser Toys.
Yep.
Was
Yeah.
when they guessed on that. So that was pretty cool to see that. That's when I got my first one. Was this guy?
Ah.
Awesome.
Ooh, it's Barry Silver.
Wall.
So silver.
Oh,
Silver.
it's very silver.
Very
Whoa!
Oh,
wow.
Whoa!
Very gold.
Whoa.
That one
It's
is
so
very
shiny.
good.
It's first and second.
I like how we all just kind of went to that accent.
Firstly,
It's like silver. but
Jeez.
gold.
What's up, Cheesemo? Gary.
Yes, sir.
What's
Feasible. What's up? What's up?
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello. All
I think
right.
we're good. 8:05.
Yeah.
Should we start?
Let's
Yes.
start.
Thank you for
All
joining us,
right.
everyone.
What's up, everyone? And thanks for listening to the Average Nerd live stream. It's your boys, the Average Nerds. We're just a bunch of average guys talking about nerdy things. I'll be your host for the day, Juan. And joining us, as always, we have the guapo one himself, Jorge.
I don't want to grow up.
Vallejo's finest, Jay.
That's right.
Our resident newfound glory master, Dave.
Junkie. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
And the last OG himself, still wearing that Sharks uniform, even though they might lose. Who knows? It's Av.
I don't know.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa. See, now you threw me off. I can't say like a catchphrase. What's going on here? Oh man.
And as you can see, we are joined by some very special guests today, the masters of Ramblers, Vanser Toys, aka Chris and Eric. What's up, y'all?
Hey guys, hey, thanks for having us.
Awesome, cool. So before we get to know you guys a little bit better and go over Vanser Toys and all the cool stuff that you guys are doing, we do like to start off our episodes and our streams with what we like to call our GTK of the day, our getting to know you question. Dave came up with this week's GTK, and he says, if there was any license or collab you could have with Vanser Toys, what would it be? Dave, you want to start us off?
Sure. So mine would actually be Dragon Ball Z because I'm a big fan of Majin Buu. Tabi Chao.
That would be
Yeah.
great. That's a
He's
good
like
one.
my
Yeah.
favorite character,
Oh, man.
and
Take
he's
notes.
pink and bright, and yeah,
And he's chunky.
he's chunky.
He's chunky.
Yeah.
And then you could do like a chocolate version.
Yeah, chocolate Boo.
That'd be fun. How about you, Jorge? I see you looking for inspiration.
Yeah, I know. I am. I was thinking more anime ones too, but Dave kind of just beat me with Majin Buu would be perfect. I feel like he has the same body shape as a Ramble, so it only makes sense. Other than that, I think I'd want to see other artist collaborations.
Ooh.
So, like, I don't know if this would work, but because you guys have done ice cream variations already, but maybe like an official collaboration with someone like Zichi Wu who does like the ice cream dinos. So maybe something like that.
Dope. How about you, Jay?
I mean, I could play off of that. An artist to collab with would be maybe like Rado Kim, like a Ramble box cat.
That'd be dope.
Ooh.
That'd be kind of sick. Or if we're just going with like themes, you know, you guys really should do a San Jose Sharks Ramble. I'm just saying.
Blasphemy.
That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it.
There's already a Vegas Nights one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one makes more sense. Though.
I think I tried that one time, but every time I try to put the design off, the paint just peels off. And,
It just burns.
so yeah, the finger's rejecting it for some reason.
Nice. Sam in the chat says he'd want a strawberry and chocolate one. Chocolate covered strawberry. How about you, Ev?
I don't know.
I wonder what
I wonder.
So if you could have any collab,
Any collab? I don't know. Shoot. I
Anyone.
don't know.
Beehive Midtown. Beehive Collectibles. Stop.
Who do I talk to about that?
I'll see what I can do. I think I have some cool.
Do you know people over there? No, you know what would be cool? You could do a Tech 63.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Ramble. Get that
That's
design. Get
agrees with
Ramble
you.
together.
Yeah.
It's Ramble.
get that design on there on that chunky dude. That'd be cool.
For me, I don't know if this counts as a collab because it's not really an artist, but I'd want to see a Barrel Man Ramble.
functioning.
It's
Let me add it to the list.
another horn, a third horn.
Yeah.
if you guys in the chat aren't familiar with a barrel man is, you could
Just look
Google
it
it. It's a Filipino thing.
Slightly not
private.
safe for work.
Yeah.
Like-
Do you guys want to like check out what else folks were saying in the chat too?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah,
says they
Ghost
want to see a
Ramble.
Tiny Ghost Ramble.
There's a Squink Ramble.
Ooh.
Star Wars Tauntaun Ramble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how about you guys? Who would be your dream collaboration? I guess to do it with.
I'm
Chris,
gonna
go
let Eric.
ahead.
Oh, you're gonna make me go. Well, some of my favorite collabs so far have been with these up and coming artists. Personally, I would love to. I know she's in the chat, but I would love to collab with Squashy Designs on a Ramble.
Oh,
Shout out to the Steph Hill. I think that'd be really cool. And I love
Nice.
I love because I know she did a concept for us, and I was looking at it, and I was like, man, I got to 3D model this thing. It looks really cool. So we'll see. I have some pull with Vanser, so maybe we can get that.
That's cool.
How about you, Eric?
There it is. Another one. I was thinking that one too.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's
a good one too.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess we just for those who
Did Eric
Sorry.
freeze?
Is Eric trying to fly under the radar, or is he frozen?
I think he's just thinking really hard.
That's
That's okay. He'll come back. Chris, do you want to just take the reins for Eric? I guess.
Yeah. So Eric, he collects a lot of posters, and I know that one of the artists that he really would love to work with is Tom Whalen.
Oh yes.
Because I know he released his figures, and love the figures that he showed off. But yeah, he would love to do a collab with Tom Whalen.
That'd be dope.
Was Tom Whalen? Did he do those like dinosaur characters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were cool.
Cool. So for the people in the chat, I feel like everyone knows who you guys are, but just in case there's any newcomers who don't know who Vanser Toys is, do you want to explain, I guess, who Vanser Toys are and what you guys do?
Yeah.
Welcome back, Eric.
Oh, welcome back, Eric.
Welcome back.
You want to take the reins, Eric? Make sure you're all working.
My computer is very fast, but also crashes.
It's too fast.
It's so fast it crashed.
But it also crashes.
All right, well, I'll start it off. So, hi everyone. My name is Chris. I'm one half of Vanser Toys. I do a lot of the concept work, a lot of the 3D modeling and design work, packaging, graphic design, logo design, and website maintenance, all that fun stuff. And that's me in a nutshell.
Nice. How about you, Eric? You frozen again? No? Okay.
No. Sorry, what was the question? I hopped in late.
Just who you guys are and what you do for Vanser Toys.
I'm Eric Sager. I'm the other half of Vanser Toys. As far as operations, I do everything on like the accounting side, the outreach stuff, like some of the social media stuff. We pretty much we're a very functioning machine. We're each other's yin to the yang. So definitely anything Chris doesn't want to do or can't do, I take over, and anything I don't want to do or can't do, Chris does. So it's like he'll do a lot of the graphics and stuff. I do a lot of the physical work.
Nice.
Yeah, Yin Yang twins. We got it covered from the windows to the wall.
The sweat.
So the sweat.
Something about balls, right? Something about balls. There's something about balls in there.
I think so. I remember. Right?
Oh man, I feel like that must be a cool collaboration to just have two of y'all. I feel like for us, for the average nerds, whenever we are trying to figure out who's going to do something, we put in our chat like, "Hey, does someone want to come up with an outline this week?" It's just crickets. It's like who's going to do it?
The yang yin yang.
Who will be our sacrificial lamb?
We're just all yangs, I think. I think we need a yang somewhere.
So y'all need a Average Nerd Podcast intern.
Yeah.
Try to get
anyone want to work for sour candies or for murder machines? We'll pay you in murder machines.
Murder machine.
Murder machines.
Awesome, cool. And then I guess just can you give us a brief history on how Vanser Toys came to be? I know like there's a lot of folks who want to start their own designer toy company or just create their own items. How did you guys start?
Well, it was more of me and Chris I've known him since high school.
Mm-hmm.
So we always like wanted to start a business venture together. Like we went to cons together, and we actually started like a little Amazon store, like a little website store.
Oh, nice.
And we're at Comic-Con, standing on the show floor, and we're like, dude, we love doing this. We come here every year. This is like our jam. Why don't we do something that has this instead of selling stuff from China or whatever? Why don't we just make our own stuff? Or just like, why is there a line for that certain item? Or why are people flocking to that certain item? We're like, we can do that. And like, but our main thing was like, what can we do that we're passionate about? We didn't just want to make a toy and like make money. It was just to like occupy our free time as a hobby, but it was like something that we were more passionate about. So Chris.
Yeah, to bounce off of that, when we were talking about it, I was like, yeah, I just don't want to make a toy for the sake of just making a toy and trying to make money out of it. Like I want it to be much more than that. So if we were going to do this, we're going to do it right, and we're going to really think about what we want to say within this space that we love so much, because as Eric mentioned, we're collectors ourselves, and wanting to do something and be a part of and push forward this collector community. I just want to make sure that we were on the right footing, that hey, we're going to make this, we're going to, like, at the beginning it was about spotlighting our city, spotlighting Vegas. It's like, hey, we're Vegas artists. And then it gradually turned into something bigger that we didn't anticipate. So it was more on spotlighting creativity within the collector community, because as we got more and more involved in this community, we got to meet so many awesome people. We realized there's a lot of talented people here too that would love to work with us and would love to combine these two platforms together. And I find that the most rewarding part of starting a toy company, or this company.
For sure. Speaking about the toy company and like how you wanted to do it the right way, when people think of Vanser Toys, I think I'd speak for everyone. The first thing that comes to mind is the Rambler. So how did that come to be? What's the history behind that?
One more quick shout out to
Ramble.
When we first started a company, if people are looking to kind of find a roadmap to getting all that together, the most precious resource we had was the Geek Together podcast. Christina's currently working on Dahlia, and they've been working together on making their own toy brand, and they put together an incredible resource. If you just want to know from manufacturing to design to customizers, they did interviews with everything, and we really utilize that to kind of get our footing, and kind of like, dude, they're making a roadmap for us. All we kind of have to do is follow the roadmap. So
yeah, and I think Eric sent me the episode. One of the most influential episodes for me that got me really pumped up was the episode with this guy, Connor McConnell, Abominable Toys.
Oh yeah.
That was really inspiring, just hearing their journey, or his journey into the art toy world, and that was really inspiring. Just really got our gears turning, like, wow, like we actually have some footing and some way to navigate through this space that I can't go like buy a book on how to make art toys and be successful at it. It's just
Yeah, that's dope. That the community kind of inspired you guys to, go forward with this. Definitely one of the things as like the Average Nerd podcast that we've loved from just doing this podcast or just doing these, Twitch lives and things like that is just interacting with the community, interacting with the folks who are in the chat and things like that. So that's dope. That just can inspire everyone.
That's how I actually found you guys.
Oh, nice.
When Jorge did the guest spot.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize that's how it was. That's pretty cool.
On Geek Together. Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jorge that was on Geek Together.
Yeah, I mean, going back to what Chris was saying and Eric, on Geek Together, I've learned of like a ton of more artists that I didn't even realize were out there, because they were either exposing some of their products or they had people on that they interviewed. So yeah, we shouted them out earlier, but also check out Geek Together, because I've learned a lot from them too about the designer toy community and the world and how it is out there.
Yeah, and if you tune into one thing, you gotta if you're gonna tune into Geek Together for one thing, you gotta tune in for Robbie Sack. Just saying.
Yeah. If anyone has those emotes, drop those emotes.
You guys emotes.
Overflowing.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There you go.
The sack.
All right. So going back to this ramble, how did that come to be? What the butt, the horns,
The butt.
butt.
So
Yeah,
What-
tell us about the butt.
Tell us about the butt.
Tell us about the butt.
he's out here in Vegas. We were like, dude, what can we do that like showcases Vegas? What can we do that sets apart that no one else is kind of doing? And we landed on the bighorn sheep. For better or for worse, like it's out here. There's bighorn sheep everywhere. There's like bighorn sheep out here in the mountains. You could see them. When everything actually locked down, there was bighorn sheep on the strip, like live.
Oh, wow.
Dang. Just roaming around, huh?
Yeah, just moseying around. So I was like, they're on our license plates and everything. So we're like, dude, it's either that or like a cactus, because there's like nothing else out here. If we didn't want to do like, you know, dice and like, I don't know, a stack of $100 bills or something. So
Yeah.
we're just like, dude, let's do something that showcases something that like not a lot of people know, because they see Vegas and they don't think bighorn sheep. So, and then the design elements, Chris, if you want to walk them through that.
Yeah, so with I came up I went to animation school, came up with I fell in love and always loved the Disney aesthetics. So when I started designing Ramble, I really just wanted something that was curved, smooth, not a lot of hard edges. I look a lot towards Baymax design. Like I really love Baymax design, and that is a big influence for my design for Ramble. And then as I was sculpting him in a Sculptress, I was telling Eric, I was like, hey, like we have this real estate in the back. Should we give this dude a big old badunkadunk?
Without question.
And he's like, sure. So I was like, all right, let me get a shot. And then it's funny because I have concepts of various sizes of his
Specifically.
and
Specifically the booty.
we got the like the Nicki Minaj size, big old. But we settled on something like trying to find that balance of like booty size of not too big and not too out there.
Not too
But yeah.
Nice. That's the Vegas Nights.
That's the Vegas Nights one.
Yeah, it's big. So you can see me like in the dark, like on my computer, and just like open the door, and I'm just have a big old booty on my screen. And I'm
Ever so gently. Just
ever so gently.
That's crazy, because the Ramble definitely is 100% a unique design, but I can see the inspiration for Baymax. That's really cool. I did not know that.
Mention that.
I can totally see it. Yeah.
So
Such
are
a
we going
cool
to see a Raiders one now that you guys stole them from us?
Oh.
It was
They didn't
in
steal
the
them from
works.
me. I'll just say that.
We had like a design in the works, but just getting the paintwork on the vinyl was becoming a difficulty. So we definitely still want to do one. We love any team that wants to be here.
Yeah.
So like, I grew up.
That was like
my
kind of a
whole life.
dig, right? That was a dig.
The thing is,
That was a
you
dig
live
to
your whole
Oakland,
life
man.
and teams aren't here. Like we didn't
That's
get to go
true.
to sports.
No,
We
that's
had
true.
nothing. So we're like,
Yeah.
dude, whoever wants to get the Rams, go ahead, please come here.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like when it was the Raiders, it was like, well, they have a culture, and that is the poorest owner in the NFL. And I'm like,
Hey.
cool, great,
He's there.
fantastic.
Just win,
Let's go. Box seats.
If the Rams came, that would be like almost too
Perfect.
Perfect for
Oh
you.
yeah,
For
that
you
was
guys.
super.
Perfect.
Would you even need to do anything different? Just give out the proto right there.
Yeah. All right, we'll trade you back. You could have the Raiders back, and we'll take the Rams.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. So I guess learning more about you guys. How was your 2020? I know Vegas was basically shut down. Was it harder to sell toys or these figures? Was it easier? Were you getting more noticed online or things like that? Or how was 2020 for you guys?
2020 was interesting. I actually got COVID early on.
Oh no.
Oh dang.
Oh.
Before there was like any information on it.
Yeah.
So that was kind of scary.
I bet.
So I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna die.
Oh, no.
But beyond that, we launched Ramble, our first vinyl toy, this year. And we were like, dude, we don't get to go to shows. We don't get to do anything. I'm in the midst of COVID. And we're like, dude, how do we pivot from this? We need to turn this year around. Like we went to one local show before the whole world shut down.
Yeah.
Because we actually launched in February and everything closed in March.
Mhm.
So one thing that we're like, dude, we can't order from China. China's closed down.
Yeah.
Let's just make them. Like, what does it take to make them? Like, what do we need? Who do we need to contact? And then that was a whole journey in itself. Was thankfully Chris went to YouTube U and learned how to 3D model, and then just kind of getting our marketing going. And I don't know. You want to elaborate, Chris?
Yeah, it was so like Eric mentioned, we released our vinyl figure last February, and that was already a major milestone for us. And then we had a bunch of shows lined up, and we wanted to, all right, let's get the name out there, let's get Vanser out there. And then March happened, and we were like, okay, we had to take a step back and really look at what we wanted to do. So we looked at the business and really, okay, so we have these vinyl figures, we could keep releasing them, or we can sit on them, wait till next year, we call it a loss. But we really was digging the community, and we really just wanted to keep this momentum going.
Mm-hmm.
So as Eric said, it's like, hey, why not we just start making these instead of just ordering them and doing the concept work? And I was like, all right, let's go for it. So before we had the vinyl figure, Eric was actually 3D printing these with PLA. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So we have prototypes of it, but we wanted to see how much further we could take it. And going to DesignerCon in 2019 was actually a big help, because we met Paul and Maxine from Props and Pop, and they were talking to us about resin printing, which we didn't really know about resin printing at the time. And as we were learning more and more from them, it just opened up a whole new avenue for us. And we're like, all right, so I could 3D, like I can go to YouTube University. I can, it's like I sculpted Ramble. Like it's like I have the background in 3D animation, so I know how to somewhat draw. And yeah, somewhat draws. Let me translate it to 3D modeling. Always learning.
Being modest, he can draw. He can draw really well.
And yeah, it started from there. So it started from, we really took 2020 and we ran with the prototyping. I mean, there was the reason why we were able to do so many variants in 2020 was because we had the time to actually focus on it and test things out. And a lot of I equate to a lot of the variants that we were doing last year and equate to like how Pixar does short films. Like usually they'll do short films to do an experiment on new technology. I was doing variants just to do experience and really push the boundaries on what we can accomplish with 3D printing. And of course, like one of the big things that led to that was Jacko Ramble doing a hollow 3D model and trying to figure that out. And yeah, and we're still learning even through this year, but that was one of the major accomplishments I feel that was good for us in 2020, is that we did make that major pivot, and we're having a lot of fun with it still.
For sure.
It's wild, because I'm scrolling through you guys' Instagram now, because you mentioned you guys just released it in February last year. I mean, there was so many that you guys had, so many cool, clean designs that came out. I was like, man, there's no way it's only been a year.
I know.
Kind of ham.
2020.
Yeah, and that's crazy. You guys hit it hard last year, and it shows. You guys
For sure.
have some clean work now.
Oh, appreciate it. That's great to hear. Thanks.
Also, first and foremost, we just want to say, Eric, we're all glad that you're healthy and safe now that
For
you
sure.
got through COVID.
Thank you. Thank
My
you.
brother had it too, so it's definitely no joke. Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, you talked a little bit about the different variants that you guys have, and Jay's insta stalking you on all your different variants. What's the process to choose your next variant, or how do you guys choose what you want to work on as far as like your next variant or the next Ramble that's going to come out?
It's pretty funny because we're doing this for fun, man. Honestly, like we both have day jobs. We both work full time. I have 3 kids, so like I'm extremely busy all the time. So literally, we just do whatever we feel like because it's just fun to us. Like one of the things we were pushing for last year, we're still in that mode where we're trying to find like what we like to do, and without using people's IPs, and then using some IPs, and then pivoting off of other people's art. It's just one of those, we're trying to find our own voice. But what we found is like when people hit us up and they're like, I really want this Ramble, they're like, I want to see that too. Give me 10 minutes. Like, hold on, let me call Chris.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Chris, we should do this.
An example of that is like we were listening to the Geek Together podcast, and Damien was talking about, just slap a skull on something and it's going to be popular. And I was just telling Eric, I was like, you know what, let's just try it. Like, why not? We're going to do it. It's just like, it can hurt. We could do it. And we did it. And it just surprised us how popular it was. So of course I should never have doubted Damien.
Oh yeah,
it's too good.
So literally we have a queue. People will hit us up. We'll throw it on the queue. Me and Chris, with the pandemic, it's been hard, but we're accustomed to getting together every couple weeks or so, going over the queue and going like, oh, this is something we want to do, or hey, this company reached out and they want to do this collab. What do you think? Or the other thing we've been trying to emphasize more is like getting with artists and kind of smaller stores, especially retailers, because it's something like, we were just thinking, what if we were on the other side? Wouldn't it be cool to just have something with our logo, with our character realized, or something like that? It's just, and that's what we get down on now. It's like just basically because we can.
Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons we're sitting here in this podcast, because collaborations like this, and just, I mean, people come to us with like amazing ideas. I wish we could do them all. I'm like gunning for one day to just sit and just 3D model a bunch, get them all out, because it's such great ideas. But also using these collaborations to not only get Ramble out there, but also get other people out there, other independent retailers out there as well, giving them a voice, giving them a platform. And I think that's something that is ingrained in us. Like we're always.
Yeah, we definitely didn't know we'd be passionate about it, but wow, it's seriously taking off.
Like one of the main things Eric's like says from the beginning as well is that we always try to push positivity within the collector community, and also as artists and creatives. We don't look at other art toys and look at it as competition. We embrace. I always like. I know it sounds cheesy, but I view them as like competitive mates. Like they inspired me just as, like so much, because it's like, even though we're vying for like the same collector culture, it's still a culture. And in my mind, instead of trying to be the best within this one group, I want to make sure that this industry lives on to the next generation as well. So getting more artists out there, putting more great work out there, and getting those voices out there, who knows where the next art toy maker will come, that will,
for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. I definitely love that perspective. Clint says in the chat that he loves this perspective as well. I just want to backtrack a little. Is anyone else surprised that Eric has 3 kids? Like, this dude is so young. I think you have someone giving you a run for your money for views.
What do I need to do now?
Back to back.
What do I need to do to look younger than him? What do I need to do to look younger than Eric?
He's looking for a way.
Have 2 more kids.
2 more kids? Oh, damn.
Gotta beat them.
Just lose all your hair, dude, like me.
Shave it all there.
Shave it off.
To go back to what you guys were saying too, it definitely stands out and super respectable that you guys prioritize community and the collecting community, and it shows 100%. I mean, just from the support that you guys have also reciprocated to us, and it really stands out, and we really appreciate it. I'm sure like a lot of the people in the community appreciate that attention to detail, that you guys are so into that, and the passion shows through the product too. From each of the stuff that you guys have made, I love that you guys were doing the 3-inch resin figures, and you're doing 3 of each. And then you also have the vinyl toy, because you have something that appeals to everyone. Someone who wants to collect something vinyl, or if somebody wants a more unique piece. I mean, those are awesome. I haven't really gotten my hands on anything yet, but I hope, like, fingers crossed, one day I can, because those ice cream pieces were really cool that you guys made. Yeah, I love those.
I'll make a ube flavored one.
Ooh.
Hey.
Philip's purple right now.
Filipino desserts sounds
Yeah.
really good.
Ooh, yeah,
A Filipino dessert
line.
series, a whole
Yeah.
line, yeah,
A
a
whole
whole
line.
line.
Ooh.
Halo,
I'll take,
halo.
I'll take one of
halo,
each.
halo.
One of each.
It's gonna be the
Halo would
ube
be
roll.
cool.
Yeah.
Ube roll.
Oh, cut them in half and have the roll inside.
Sup in.
Ooh, Spencer pen would be dope because you have the 3 layers.
Yeah.
Bulot. How about a bulot?
Bulot,
one?
yeah.
A bulot.
Crack it
Crack 'em
open.
open.
Philip coming out of his belly.
Have some feathers coming out. Feathers coming out.
Okay, hollow. You crack him open, and there's a baby duck inside.
Not even a ramble.
You guys have already,
fun
toyed
one
with the hollow concept. You could totally do it.
You guys ask where we get our ideas from. We just hop on podcasts like this, and we get like,
We just
Oh,
listen. That's all we do.
So if we see Mailman Ramble or Bullet Ramble, we know where that came from.
We know. We know.
Nice.
Has to have feathers. Has to have feathers.
Oh, feathers are the worst.
Has to
Rude
have feathers.
experience.
When there's feathers, it's gone
You
too
gotta
far.
pick them out.
I wonder if there's a way that we can do it where we put like liquid inside the egg, so when they open it,
Oh,
Juice in there.
You get the bow. Oh,
yeah, just bow in there.
We could do an inner print, and it'll just break open inside.
oh my god.
Jolly Bee Ramble. Would be
Jolly Bee
Oh,
Ramble.
There it is. Yeah.
That's on my
Oh.
list. I want that.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Tuna pie. Tuna pie.
So before we go to our big reveal, in the chat, feel free to put your questions in there too, and we'll see if they can answer any of your questions in the chat also. So feel free to. But yeah, definitely love that you guys are supporting small businesses. Speaking of small businesses, BeehiveCollectibles.com.
Beehive Midtown. Beehive Midtown.
There's some rumors going around that
Collectibles.
there might be something in the works with a little shop over in Midtown Sac.
I would love it if Av dropped all the details while I set up this shot.
Ooh,
Here.
should we also we have a few giveaways too? Should we?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and
Let's do a giveaway first.
Do a quick giveaway.
Let's do a quick
Alright.
giveaway.
Okay.
Jorge, you got the bot.
Yeah, I got it.
So for today, we were kind of going for some chunky kind of themes. So so we got this little chunky guy right here, Zeno-sama from Galactic Toys. And then we're also throwing in some soda with that too.
Yeah.
And some blind box Adult Swim.
Nah.
Fun.
Yeah. And
So-
this, we'll throw this in too.
Oh, okay.
More
there you go.
chunky.
And that's
Chunky.
unaltered too. That's
Okay.
so there's a chance for a chase on that.
Seal, there's a chance for a chase. Yeah.
Mm,
So
nice.
you get a donkey ass Stay Puff, dude.
The Stay Puff have that booty though.
Does he got a booty?
Not like
Not this booty. Look at that. Look at that booty.
Booty.
All right, Jorge, what's the keyword you want them to throw in the chat?
So I'm gonna just put 5 minutes on the clock just to give everyone a fair chance to enter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show this question before it gets lost after everyone enters.
And
Yeah.
the word is gonna be chonky. CHONKY.
chunky.
Chunky.
And it starts now.
Cool.
Good luck, everyone.
Chunky.
So, Killer Queen of Hearts, aka Sam, is asking, where did the name Vanser come from?
My middle name is Van.
Okay.
My middle name is Serna, SCR.
Oh.
You guys are Filipino, huh?
We did we followed. So I don't know if you guys know anything about Tap Out, the brand Tap Out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So in their way of finding a logo was they wanted to incorporate something that would fit on a license plate. That's all they cared about. They're like, if it pertains to what we're trying to do and it fits on a license plate, that's what we want. So we were like, all right, 7 only
Letters.
that's
7
max.
Yeah.
And then we're like, what can we do to show Nevada or like Vegas or something? And the V, that's why the shape of our V is the outline of the state of Nevada.
It is.
And then we also wanted to incorporate both of us. We wanted it to be half an equal organization. So it's Van and Sir, and then the Nevada logo, and then it fits on a license plate, which is actually my license plate.
Damn.
Wow.
So many boxes checked.
Actually,
That is pretty cool.
There
That
you
is
go.
cool.
Got it.
Dang.
the
That's a lot of-
VGK is the V.
Oh,
Vegas born baby.
Those golden knights. Those golden knights.
The Golden Knights.
that's
Those
dope.
golden knights. Yeah.
If anyone ever asked where the average nerds came up with their name, is
We stole it from Juan.
I was just like, hey, Juan, let me steal your screen name.
Yeah, that's why we did it.
Stole it.
I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not as much thought as you guys. So that's dope. I definitely applaud that.
Asking the real questions here.
Yeah.
Oh, who's better at karaoke?
Ooh.
Shout out
Chris.
No, I'm gonna say Eric. He had that.
No debate.
He had that karaoke game on Xbox 360.
Who didn't? Who didn't? Come on. Everyone had it.
Wait, I don't know.
And the magic mic. Don't forget the magic mic.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And the what was the other one? Sing. I forget what it was
What's
called.
your
Magic
go-to
Sing?
song? What's your song that you always pick?
My Way. Frank Sinatra.
That's hella Filipino, man.
That's
hella Filipino.
What's your go-to song?
Or
My
some
go-to
Engelbert
song is
Humperdinck.
Time of My Life by who sings that damn song?
Dirty
Cyndi
Dancing.
Lauper.
The Dirty Dancing song?
That Dirty Dancing theme
Dancing.
song.
Dude, I want to see a
no
karaoke
go-to
drop now
song.
between Av and Eric.
I have no man, no.
Let's go.
No,
Oh,
Eric
no.
looks like he could
Eric
sing.
dropped Engelbert
He
Humperdinck.
looks like he could sing.
We'll get a lechon and we'll just do it at the house.
There you go.
Sounds like a party.
We going to Vegas?
Oh man. If your go-to song is Frank Sinatra, I'm done.
Just let me get vaccinated first.
Okay.
You have them antibodies.
It's coming. Hold on. Let me get the vaccination.
Nice.
I dropped it in the chat earlier, but I'm going to drop it again. Drop the website in case anyone here hasn't taken a look. Please go head on over. There's still some awesome pieces up on their site.
So I have an off-topic question for y'all. A lot of people don't know this, but Vegas is actually a really good spot for food. What's your guys' go-to spot to eat at in Vegas?
Man, everything's closed, man.
I mean, when it was open.
What you remember?
Went out of business.
From what you remember.
Mine is there's a backstory to it. Is we met. I used to go to the swap meet with my wife out here in North Las Vegas. It's kind of like I don't know, what would a swap meet be? Like a flea market, I guess.
Yeah.
I used to go with my wife, and there's this. She's Thai, Chinese, and white. So I learned about Thai food through her and her family. There's this old Asian lady selling beef jerky, and I was like, "This beef jerky is delicious. What is this?" So we found out she had a restaurant that was close to our house back in North Las Vegas, and we would go there and spend. We would buy 7-8 dishes just between me and her. We'd go there once a week. It was crazy. That was my favorite place. Shout out to Sun's Thai Food.
Sun's Thai.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still there because pandemic, but that was the spot.
Nice. How about you, Chris?
Oh man, like I used to hit up a lot of brunch places, but in 2020, when they actually opened up like indoor dining, I've been eating a lot of sushi because it's what my girlfriend likes most of the time. So I've been going to Spring Mountain here near Chinatown, Sushi Neko, eating a lot of sushi. So
Nice. I remember one of the spots I went to, I was drunk, so I don't know if it's actually good or not. But after the club, we went to this place off the strip called Roberto's. Have you been there? It's a Mexican food.
They're like, oh,
I go to Roberto's like once a week still, so you know, I still like it.
Oh, so it's still good. It wasn't because I was drunk. Nice. Good to
Yeah,
know.
drunk or sober, that food's good.
Nice.
Tacos El Gordo, can't beat it, but it's pretty nice.
Nice. Okay. I think the giveaway is over.
Oh,
You want to pick a winner?
Let's pick a winner. Yeah.
Ooh, and it looks like we got
We
a
got another
raid from
raid.
Incredible Hulk.
hello.
Hey,
Welcome, Raiders.
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid. Thank you.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
pick this winner real quick for the Chonky prize, and our winner, Cheesemo.
Congrats, Cheesemo.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
If you've never won before, feel free to DM us on Twitter or Instagram at Average Nerd Pod with your shipping info, and we'll make sure to get that over to you ASAP.
Juan, the misses are conspiring.
Why? What are they saying? Oh no.
That's Lisa tagging my wife.
damn.
Juan's wife. Monica's my wife in trouble.
Lisa said she doesn't remember this spot. This was pre-marriage days.
Oh, damn.
Just say they were drunk too, and that's it.
Yeah. You were drunk. You were just super drunk.
You fell asleep.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't there.
Wow.
Who was I with? I was with
Who you
my
with, though?
cousins. I was with my cousins. Fine. So let's show off this new Ramble, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah. Switching
Let's talk
What
about
we
it.
got? What we got? Yeah.
Sweet collab.
I'm gonna set up the camera.
Yeah, Eric's gonna go get this set up.
So what do we do? So there's that thing. Look at that thing.
Can we do
Oh
something
my
like, can we do something
gosh.
like
That thing is super yellow.
Yeah.
let me do this.
So how do we do this? We
There it is.
Ooh. That's
Wow.
Wow. Galing.
yeah,
Oh, man.
that yellow is on point.
It is so good. Oh, it has wings. Look at
It has
those
wings.
Wings.
Look at
that
the
Beehive
wings.
the wings pop out too. It's not
Yeah.
just
Oh,
painted on.
it looks
No,
like
it's not painted
raised
out.
up a
No,
little bit.
it's raised. Yeah.
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 He's got his tail is a stinger.
Is a stinger.
Yeah.
He's got that white booty.
That
So
white
here-
booty.
So we're talking about, I mean, community over competition, right? But I had to find some way to kind of stand out a little bit in the field that I'm in, and looking for different, collaborations and people that I know. So I reached out to a few people, and this is, I reached out to Jason at Barely, and Priscilla, Valor and Vellum. We have an exclusive coming out. And it's people that I trust, that I admire, that I know the community trusts and admires. So when I saw Vanser's stuff, I said, dude, there's got to be something we could do, be related, or or something like that. So I reached out to them, and I said the same thing. I said, you know what, this is I think the community is gonna get a kick out of our brands collabing. What do you think of getting together? And they said the same thing. They said, let's do this. So that got me excited because they were so willing to be involved in this. And then once they gave the go ahead, like let's do this, I said, okay, I can't draw for shit. I have no artistic, talent at all. So I said, I know somebody that is very artistic. So right after I talked to Chris and Eric, I reached out to our good friend, the Dork Knight, Dave. And I said, dude, I got something coming up. Can you help me design this chunky dude? And he said, okay, I'll come up with something. And this is Dave's work. This is his amazing work. Look at that.
Wow. Well done.
So I give all the credit to Dave and Eric and Chris.
So this is a triple collab.
It is.
Yeah,
It
and
is.
I don't know if you could. I don't know if you could see it, but I have So that's the original concept that Dave sent us.
Yeah.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's slide this over a little.
That's the original concept.
That's the
right
original.
there.
Oh
concept.
wow.
So I saw that and I was just like, all right, let's translate this into 3D and stay true to the original concept as much as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope I'm not jumping the gun here, and I won't reveal necessarily how many pieces there are. But was every piece like hand painted?
Yeah. So
Wow.
I did all the painting,
All the fine detail work.
yes.
That's amazing.
Wow.
It was all
masking,
hand
so
painted by Chris.
It was a lot of a lot of learning, right? And if I were to do this again, I definitely would say lessons learned here, because I designed the stripes on the horn, and I designed it in a way where it's like ridiculously hard to mask. And I'm just like, why did I do
was
this?
gonna say,
Mhm.
it's right on the
So-
curve.
So I hand
Yeah.
painted the stripes, and then what Eric suggested was that we actually sculpt the detail in for a guiding line for the paint work. Like usually we won't sculpt the facial features or the bib or the booty line, but we did here. That way it'd be easier for me to have a point of reference when I'm hand painting
Yeah.
these.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything's hand painted, and I'll be glad if I don't see yellow, black, and white in my paint palette for a couple months now. Yes, the eyes, those two.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Those eyes.
Yeah, the eyes have those lines. Yeah. Yeah. When I saw that when Dave came back with this concept, I was like, yo, we got to send this. And like Chris said, wanted to see it too, and this is what came out, and I'm very, very thankful, very, very blessed to know these guys too. It's just amazing what we can do together in this great community of ours. And yeah, I cannot wait for this to come out and get this out to you guys. So I guess we'll talk numbers, right?
Yeah. When can people get their hands on this?
So the planned drop for this is going to be my goal is to drop it on February 15th. So it's going to be a planned drop. So people are going to know when this is going to drop. Not like what we did with the Barely, where it's like, we'll see what happens after our stream. Once I
when I feel like it.
When I get home, let's see what But
So
this
that's
one,
President's Day.
That's President's Day, Monday, February 15th. And I'll shoot a timeout on our socials. And this one is going to be same number as the Barely that we got, so it's LE24. I think it's more than a lot of the other Vanser exclusives. So we'll see how this one goes. But like I said, it was something that I wanted to do with them, bringing our brands together, and letting the collectors out there have a piece of Vanser, have a piece of Beehive, and to get like Chris was saying, get our names out there. I'm a little shop in Midtown Sacramento, and like I said, I got to stand out somehow. And with Barely and Vanser and Valor and Vellum, it's
for sure.
I'm loving it, guys. So, like I said, I'll drop it on social. So,
and if people are wondering why it's such a limited run, you got to remember Chris is hand painting all of them.
yes,
That's a lot.
I don't know if you meant. Is it resin? They are resin.
They're
right?
solid resin.
Solid resin. Whew,
Yes.
those are heavy boys. Those are chunky.
They're heavy.
Those are chunky.
it's gonna be
I don't
worth
know
it. It's gonna be
if
worth
you guys
it. for
find
Yeah. Like, so one of the things with like it's so much heavier than our 3D printed pieces. So and what I had to do was I had to drill holes in the head so I can put them on sticks, and then holding that stick up and painting it, like I was like, it was tearing up my wrist. I was like,
you have a picture on your Instagram, right?
Yeah, there's a picture.
There's a picture on Chris's on the Vanser Instagram of him hand painting
painting those things.
So how long they're asking how long does it take to paint one?
Long time.
Long
Very,
time.
very long
I think for one, it would probably take me. I want to guesstimate like 15 to 20 hours.
Oh,
What? So the hard part too is why. Into it,
no one's.
and
Yeah, there's
so-
that Beehive logo. Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
cool.
also the thing with it is like when I'm painting the horns, like it so I'll paint the parts yellow, but then I'll paint the black over it. But then like the longest time it would take me is like the detail work. So I always like when I paint like the mouth or the eyes or like the strip and the horn, I'm like shaking because I'm just like can't mess
Oh
this
my
up.
Man,
I was like, I can't,
I'm
but then
actually-
like because I was like, I can't mess this up because if I mess this up, I gotta like clear it.
I gotta
and-
do it all over
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, the yellow we use is such a unique yellow. I don't have paint for it, so it's like it was straight on. And then as I was like,
Ooh, cool
oh yeah, there you go.
collaboration
And
sticker.
I was like painting it. I was just like, don't mess up, don't mess up.
Ed asks if these will be numbered. Is there going to be like some type of numbering
they-
system?
We aren't numbering them. We're gonna pack them all up safely in their boxes, and we're gonna attach the stickers with Av. But all that numbering and stuff will be up to Av.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet.
I was gonna get a Sharpie and just write a number on it.
I don't want to mess anything up, man. So,
Well, I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know what kind of box or packaging it's going to be in,
Um,
but I mean, I do appreciate that a lot of the stuff is numbered and it's like written on here.
yeah.
I do want to show because Eric was done with the mold and he was gonna throw it away, but I was like, no, we should keep it. So
Yo,
this
don't
is
do
the
that.
actual, this is the actual mold for the Beehive.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is
that's
super
awesome.
cool.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So I
Yeah,
was like, we'll hold on to that.
yeah. That B logo on the foot is just that's what. Can you guys see that? Can you
Dang,
see
this
it?
whole time
Can you
Av's
see it?
holding a prototype up into the camera. Nobody knew.
Yeah.
He was pointing at the button and
Can you see it?
everything, and it's just
Can you see it? It's
yeah,
blurry.
it's focusing on the wrong thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
there it is. There we go. We're good.
Yeah. But yeah. This
Clean, man.
this is yeah.
Guys got the proto.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And finding out how much time was put into each piece, that definitely makes me appreciate it like so much more. I had no
Yeah.
idea that
Yeah.
and you guys talked about like passion earlier, and that's only the work of someone who's passionate about what they're doing.
And that was
you know?
one of the benefits of the pandemic. So I like from home. So like right when I'm done with work at 5, I'm just like, all right, close the laptop and run into the art space and just
Oh wow. Yeah.
so
That's
one of
incredible.
the benefits, like there's no commute, so it was like straight into it. It was fun. It was so much fun to do. It was a great.
So
design.
we also had a surprise for Av.
Oh yeah.
Listening to you guys' past podcasts.
Okay.
Oh.
Whoa.
Ooh, shout out to the Konami code, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Something,
Up, down, left, right, BA start.
something important to me, especially having kids and stuff, and hearing the story with Av was
Oh my goodness, guys.
really inspired me to do something cool for him.
Yo!
Oh my god,
man.
It's a one of one.
That's dope.
Oh,
You guys are killing me, man. Oh my goodness.
I can
Oh,
hear
man.
Monica in our room watching this, and she just went, "Oh!"
One of one.
That's sick.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God.
Man. You guys, man.
Man,
So now-
that is super cool, guys. Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's so you're gonna make me cry.
Oh,
You don't have to put me on big screen. I don't wanna be like a downer or like just to, everyone's gonna cry now, but that means even more because it's her death. It's her death anniversary on the 17th, so it's I can't thank you guys enough for that.
Oh man, you're welcome. We're glad to do it, man.
It means
was a
it
pleasure.
really means a lot to me, to us,
I'm
to my
glad it
wife.
does.
Yeah. Just thank you.
Getting a lot of love in the chat too. I have everyone saying they love you, hugs and kisses and all that, and all the hearts. So, definitely dope. That's
that's
really cool
amazing. That's sorry guys, it just kicked in.
Nah, dude, don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry at all, man.
Yeah.
Feel your feelings, dude.
Yeah, no, it's
It was something we did,
great,
man. We just just being a father myself, and just we wanted to show up for you, man. And we heard your story about with Beehive and how it kind of came to be. So I was like, dude, we have to do something special with her name on it. And when we listened to that podcast, when you were saying that you like to collect stuff with her name on it, it was like, it's just, it had to be done. And I put in lots of time into it and really worked hard on it. And just trying to think on like, my daughters and stuff too. It's just,
that's just,
you, man.
oh man, that is great. You guys are amazing. Yeah.
Beautiful gesture. Really beautiful.
That's just that floored me right now. It's just amazing what you guys. Just no word. Just so much. I'm just so blessed, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
It's amazing. You guys. Yeah.
So Eric, you did the paint for this one, not Chris?
Yeah.
Oh dang! See, you're a good artist too.
Yeah.
Eric's got some chops, man. Like,
I have
the letters.
Most of the a lot of brushing, or I do all the airbrushing and a lot of the spray painting, and my design elements and stuff are more like graffiti art, where Chris has the more he has like the technical chops. But we get down, man. We get down. We don't mess around.
Good.
Yeah.
You guys are good, man.
We both get down.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I think this is the first stream of the year that we've got a Av crying.
There you go.
Is it the first one?
Of the year.
Put it in the book.
First stream of 2021. We got Av crying.
I know it, dude.
Not because of sour candies.
Oh man, I know it's not me laughing hard and stuff, but yeah, I can't. I did not expect that, you guys, man. There's like is there like a pool going or something?
What's the over under? What's the over under?
How many more times?
Y'all in Vegas, right? How do we get the best going?
Regardless.
Oh man. Well, that's cool.
Hashtag
I was in the same boat, man. You couldn't make me cry before I became a father.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Man, the leaf will blow over the lawn. I'm like, oh my god! I remember when my son played with leaves. It just hit so different. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's very true.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
that's
that's
awesome.
yeah.
That's pretty funny. Because I remember when I got married, everyone was staring at you like, "Oh, is he gonna cry when like the bride walks down the aisle?" But I was like,
"That was me,"
because I've never cried out of pure happiness. I only cry when I'm sad. But when Ben was born, I was like, "Damn, I'm crying! Like, what the hell? This is the first."
Same boat.
Yeah. Kids do that to you.
I know. What the heck?
Yeah. What the heck, man? But yeah, this is great.
Av isn't crying. His heart sweating from all the love.
Sweeting.
It's sweeting.
It's sweeting.
Talking about community earlier, this is like this just shows like how amazing this community can be, and
for sure,
how well Vanser Toys, how Chris and Eric, both of you fit into this community. I feel like this is where you guys are meant to be, and I think we're just all lucky to know you guys and have you as a part of the community. For all of us to stumble upon each other and meet each other, and it's been said 1,000 times, but I can't repeat it enough that it's amazing to be a part of this community, to have folks like you as a part of the community. It's truly a blessing. This is amazing. It's amazing.
Likewise.
Yeah. So with that in mind, make sure you guys all check out Vanser Toys on Instagram, or where can people find you? What's your plugs?
It's at Vanser Toys on Instagram, Twitter, and then we link socials on our website. So we're more active on Instagram than all our other social channels.
Nice. So, any new stuff coming up for 2021 other than collab that you guys can give us a sneak peek on?
Yeah, sure. Eric, you got
Ooh.
control of the turntables. You wanna drop something?
But wait, there's more.
And
There's
more.
more?
And more.
Ooh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Is that like
Okay.
Wow.
Focus.
I like
Hit
the
'em.
low poly.
Yeah, hit him with that light, Eric.
Is that like a
Wow.
purple tint to it also?
It's purple candy painted.
Wow.
This is gonna be a collab drop with Spastic Collectibles.
Oh,
they're
nice.
They're not all done yet, but they're currently in the works. That's our current project as of right now, and this will be our first big release that has a chase.
Oh.
Okay. What's that?
The chase will be it'll be a glitter holographic clear coat over it.
Oh, that's
wow.
cool. That's awesome.
So it'll have
Yeah.
2 stages of sparkle.
Yeah, and this was the
Geode
this
Ramble.
was the variant that we sent to Damien from Geek Together. We sent him a preview of the Geode. So this is what's come out of it.
This was actually working so much together and learning so much. We kind of took the initiative to do a special piece for each one of them, and that was inspired by each. So for Clint, he got a Ram. What was it? CSU?
Mhm.
A CSU Ram Ramble. And Damien on one of his was talking about how he loves the geode style dunnies or the shard style dunnies. So we kind of went and did a ramble. We did a Dahlia ramble. If you guys dive into our IG, we did one of those for Christina and the Dahlia. And we did a wooden ramble for Robbie. So the other models, Dahlia, because we'd have to get with Christina on that, are going to become productions. We just don't know when yet.
Can we put this on a ring band? Rollin? It does look like a gemstone.
Does anyone watch The Great British Bake Off?
When they did the cakes,
It's been on here and there.
It
When
looks
they
like
did the cake with the
they make
geode.
those cakes with the mirror glaze on it.
Yeah.
That candy paint.
Yeah,
Makes
man.
it look, you want to take a bite.
Yeah, that looks
We also
really cool.
have a release with V-Rare Store, which is a Skelly variant.
Yeah.
It plays off of their store colors. I don't have one ready yet, but it is also in production, and it will be a solid Skelly as well.
Oh, nice.
So
much to look forward to.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say that. There's so much.
Yeah.
You guys are
We have a runner-up to this year. 2020. We started trying to increase our engagement on social media and whatnot. So we did a variant fighter contest where people got to vote on which variant we should make next. The variant that actually dropped recently, which we still have on the store, is our Steamboat Ramble.
Oh right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
He was the winner, but we love the runner-up so much that we decided to do a run of the runner-up with and that's being produced by Props and Pop, and that will have a glow.
Oh,
Yeah, it will be a Radiant Ramble.
Radiant Ramble. And what else did we? Oh, and the last thing we have currently in our lineup is an LLF round 3. If you don't know LLF, they're Los Locos Funkeros. They're a collector group.
yeah.
And they requested, which is funny, you guys said it earlier, first, second, and third place. We did a gold, a silver, and our last variant will be a bronze.
Nice.
And we have that slated for fully sometime in the spring, early summer, and that's being done by Bean Largent Art.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Bean.
So now
is
now
that
we have
going
to
to
have
be a
our
final?
own. We have to have our own like nerd Olympics now. So and then we gold, the silver, and the bronze.
That's
Since
cool.
that one's a bronze, is that going to be a vinyl or is that resin?
All the bean stuff is done in resin.
In resin. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. We currently don't have anything slated for vinyl right now. So like I said, in 2020 we had a pivot, and doing the vinyl, we just
Need a manufacturer.
it was kind of hard. Well, yeah, first was a manufacturer because it was all based in China, which we're so beholden to China for everything.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to escape that, but also part of it was we didn't know what we were doing to begin with. So we have a bunch of Ramble vinyl.
So heads up, we still don't.
Yeah. But we just had to keep learning and pivoting and just like, what do we do with these vinyls? Do we do this? Do we do that? And it's like, if or when we sell out of the current vinyl, and if we, like I said, me and Chris are doing this for fun. So if it gets to a point where we have fatigue trying to push the vinyl, it's like, we'll just do something else. So we currently want to do another vinyl, but just maybe not the same model, just because it still hasn't grabbed traction. But part of that is lack of shows and lack of live events.
And after our first run, like, we've learned so much about vinyl production and the costs that entails with that if we do go the vinyl route again, it'll definitely be a version 2.0, like re-sculpted, and so we can just bring costs down and just have it more accessible.
Nice. My dad actually said he bought the Steamboat Ramble. He just bought it.
Awesome.
Did you buy it for me, Dad? I think that's just for his own collection. That's pretty cool.
Priscilla is asking if everything you mentioned is just the first half of the year.
Just for the first half.
It's currently what we have on the slate as of right now, but we have so many projects that are supposed to be in process. But like I said, or like Chris alluded to earlier, he's been spending all of his time knocking out these Beehive pieces. They've been such a priority to us because we really wanted to get them out in a timely fashion. So it's I'm gonna shackle Chris to the desk and I might feed him. And we'll get working on those other projects.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're actually in talks about what we want to have slated for 2021. What are our major releases that we want to have, and if we do end up going the vinyl route, what we want it to look like. And I mean, at this point, we still don't know if shows are going to happen. So we're just going to go under the assumption that they're not for a while, at least for the first half of the year, and then we'll reassess. But I mean, we have our project queue is always full. It's great, getting longer and longer. So there's always a lot of exciting variants to work on and drop.
Sure.
And we might do something like what we had the Summer of Fun again, where we just drop a bunch of new variants and test out some different stuff, all towards like trying to like figure out what that vinyl can be, if it's going to be a skelly vinyl, or if it's going to be a different or vinyl, or a different character. But yeah, it's all up in the air at this point.
Mikey Mike vinyl, maybe.
Hey. I can't. I'd be lying if I said that didn't cross my mind. I was just like, you know what? I could 3D model this guy.
There it is.
Send the files.
Send them files, Dave.
Send the files, Dave. Send the files, Dave. Average nerd Ramble.
A lot to look forward to, and when that con life does come back, I really look forward to seeing you guys at a convention.
Yes,
that'll be super awesome to see you guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't
Remember
wait.
us when you guys are famous.
Yes.
They're famous. They're famous.
I mean, remember us when you guys are doing like your own like channels and cons and stuff.
Of course.
VanserCon.
VanserCon.
When you hit VanserCon, remember Beehive Collectibles.
Yeah, it's like, we can get you tickets for like half price. Why not?
Nice. Cool. Is there any last questions from any of the average nerds you guys want to throw out before we log off?
Oh, there is one more giveaway.
Oh, we have another giveaway.
I can just launch that really fast.
What are we giving away?
Hello.
Oh, dang.
Sticking with the chunky theme, we got this Donut Homer Hot Topic exclusive Funko Pop, some Adult Swim blind boxes, and another soda, Ramona Flowers.
Ooh,
And-
cool.
Oh, and would you like to show? You have
I don't know. Do we still have some fans on the chat that love
Priscilla called it.
I thought we were all out of those.
No,
I am a lot of abs.
we obtained one more just for this stream.
Just for this moment.
I think someone
Just
we
for
sent
this
the murder machine to sent it back to us. So
It was returned to sender. They said they didn't
Father
want
Raj
to accept the
says-
package.
He said he wasn't going to
now.
enter, but now. All right. I'm just going to put 3 minutes on the clock. Same thing.
Yeah.
We'll go with chonky as the keyword. So you got 3 minutes to enter.
Clint's asking no Ramble giveaway. No,
man, Ramble.
it takes them 12 hours to paint it, man.
Yeah. Here's a little insider or leakly, I guess. There might be a Beehive Ramble giveaway in the future.
Oh,
So
another
it's,
question someone was asking is there a price point for the Beehive?
Oh yeah, it's I think it's priced at 65.
Oh,
And also remember how much time was put into each and every single one of those pieces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally,
So
totally worth it.
it's gonna be worth it. You guys are Damn hands.
They're just like this
That's
now.
just for comparison, is going for 85, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make it affordable for everybody and just like I said, to get it in collectors' hands, get that Beehive Vanser in your house.
Chris's hands to collector's hands.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, there might be a Beehive Ramble giveaway in the future. So just tune
That's
into
been the biggest growing pain for us is like setting in the market and not knowing anything is like, what do we sell these for? How much time did we put in? And like I said, we pretty much do this for fun. So it's like when we set the prices, like we want to be competitive, but also it's like we took away time from, or me personally, from the 3 kids and my work, and then Chris with his work. And it's like, but at the same time, it's like we're trying to be cognizant and like, okay, we need to price these competitively just to get them. Like, what's the point of making all these awesome collectibles if they're just sitting on my shelf?
Yeah.
Like we need them on other people's shelves. So that's the big thing. And we try to keep them competitive. It's like Steamboat was the price it was mainly because we didn't make them.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it was Props and Pops. So, which they do amazing work. And that was I think it was a 12-piece model, which is insane.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually had a chance to when I was there during Thanksgiving after I visited Beehive Midtown. I got to check out the Props studio in I got to visit Props and Pops studio in Fremont, and yeah, they have a amazing setup, and he was showing me some stuff. And one of the things too is like you meet other toy makers and you talk shop, and it just really makes this all worthwhile is when you find those folks that you connect with. So good people.
I think
Definitely.
they have the unique like planters.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm not
they
mistaken.
they made the proto for the dumpster fires for 100% soft.
Oh,
They
wow.
made the proto for that?
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
the proto for
The
that
proto
one.
for this guy?
Yep, for that guy.
Oh, I have that. I have that Bulbasaur. Well,
They do
Oh, I
that
have
in
it.
British
It's
too,
here,
Beyonce.
right here
Beyonce
in my
has
hand.
That's the same one.
that's the exact same one. Yeah, we're just sharing.
Mail it back and forth.
Yeah, they did the dumpster fire. They did Tony Bowie fan club. They did Hug, Patrick Ballesteros Hug.
They did the proto too?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
That's why
That's
it was
cool.
like such a. We didn't even care. We're like, how much does it cost? We don't care. We
Yeah,
just want to make sure.
There's
And
a-
it's
Oh,
funny.
man, I want that hug.
Paul
so
was
bad.
telling me. And this
You
is
want a
one of
hug?
the-
Shout out to Yoko for the assist on this one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing. And that was one of the things that
hug.
I miss at cons was like Paul was telling me about like, oh, how'd that come to be? Like the hugs with Pasteros. I was like, did you know of him before? And he's like, no. He's like, I had our booth in Designer Con. He walked up to our booth and he's like, oh man, I love what you guys are doing. Do you guys want to do a collab? That's how hugs came to be. And I was just like, wow.
Wow.
That's
Just so many things happens at these like in-person cons that
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the first time I got to
yeah.
meet Patrick after waiting in line at SDCC so many times. And just like, oh, lights cap. I'm like, man, fuck you guys, man. I just want to meet my peoples, please.
I guess we'll just wave at you from far.
I just want to see another Filipino doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's crazy was at Designer Con there was no one in his line.
No one.
Yeah,
like-
Yeah, he was just
Yeah.
kicking it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could walk up to him, but at San Diego,
I bought so much stuff from him just
Oh, he
because
had
I
it.
was like, this is my chance.
yeah. Cool. I think it's time to pick a winner for our
Oh, yes,
last
sorry.
giveaway.
Let's do it. Let's get some bees in the chat. Let's get some bees in the chat.
Do it. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. Yeah. I cannot wait for this to come out.
Me too.
Man, you
Are
guys.
you gonna do it lottery style, or
No, it's gonna.
are we gonna crack your site? Like,
They're gonna crack. It's like, nah. No, in store only.
Start driving now.
Let me pick this winner real quick. So our winner is Rev Rod.
Yeah.
Almost didn't
finally got your
answer.
murder machine.
Congratulations.
Almost didn't answer.
Oh,
I
really?
feel like that's Murder Machine number 3 or something.
Yeah.
You just,
Murder Machine Army.
You've got your
man.
Eddie.
rigged rush.
Yeah, rigged rush. It's hella rigged. No, it's not gonna be lottery. It's gonna be, old school way. Just
First come, first
Just-
served.
try and get it. I mean, it's yeah.
It
your
said
bots
camp out
now.
at Beehive.
Get your bots ready.
Get your not for this little thing. Come on, Beehive Collectibles.com. BeehiveCollectibles.com. But I can't, like I said, I can't thank you guys enough for what you guys have done. I know it's hard work. It's a lot of hard work, and I just appreciate everything you guys have done.
It's a pleasure. It's a true pleasure.
Yeah, it's hopefully it's not the last time we.
No, it might have been a lot of work, but we were both smiling the whole way through.
Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dave, you hear that? You ready for the next one, Dave?
And then the Mikey
All
Mike.
this pressure.
Launch Procreate.
Hey, if you guys need help painting, just let me know. I can roll paint like
Oh yeah, we'll do like a production line.
production line. We just paint.
Each person gets one color.
Oh man,
I call the butt.
that's cool. Oh, you would call the butt. You would.
Lisa said, "Come on, man."
Was the chinelas just flying?
Oh man, yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys. This is so much fun to have both of you guys on.
Thank you all for thank you guys for coming aboard, and it's great to see actual collectors in the community, going out and doing it, and getting big, and definitely show your support to Vanser.
Vanser, yep.
Buy those Rambles. Go on their site. VanserToys.com.
No, also my Pokemon would be a bighorn sheep. It would have 2 giant horns, and he would be confused all the time.
Like Psyduck, he's always confused.
See, if anyone ever wonders if they're actually part of the community, they listen to the podcast. Together, Average Nerds podcast.
I started playing Pokemon Go again because you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And I took note of your Pokemon too, so I'll probably be trying that tomorrow.
Oh, sick.
But can it dance like Boogie Boots though?
I don't think anyone can dance like that
It's gonna have a Santa hat.
all year round, no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool. All right.
Well, again, thanks to Vanser Toys. Thanks to Chris and Eric. Show them some love. Thanks everyone in the chat for hanging out with us tonight. This about wraps it up. Are we sending this off to someone else? Are we gonna rate anyone else?
Oh yeah, we definitely can.
Boston's probably still on hosting that.
Nerds
the-
Unite, tournament.
Yes.
Warzone.
Dave,
Or
Santa asked
Warzone.
if you bought cards.
What happened? Wait, Dave, did you buy cards? I haven't bought Pokemon cards yet because they're sold out everywhere.
We are sold out. I have the
Everywhere.
raid going for Boston. You guys down with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. Average nerd raid or
Average nerd raid.
Answer Nerd Raid.
What about
Ramble
Ramble raid?
Ramble
raid?
Ramble Raid.
Oh,
Ramble raid.
It's a play.
Chunky
RR.
raid.
Chunky raid. Oh, I like that.
There you go.
Chunky
Chunky
raid.
raid. That's the
Is
one.
that it?
Chunky raid.
Donkey Raid.
Chunky raid. Hashtag hot
That's
chunky
the
raid.
one.
That's the one.
Thank you, everyone
That's-
who
that's
was
the
hanging out with us. You guys
Yes,
are
thank
awesome.
you guys.
Thank you.
everyone.
guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Till
Oh,
next
all right.
time.
Oh, until next time.
There it is.
See you, nerds. I always forget.
And
Filipino goodbye.
there it is.
There
There we go.
And we're out.
I can't end the StreamYard though. Someone has